Hello everyone, Ren here, or Alias, and today I will talk to y'all about computer science. How am I qualified to talk about computer science? Well, cause I majored in it. That's right, I am a Giga Chad Sigma Grindset Omega Alpha Male STEM major. But I chose computer science on what can only be described as a series of wacky events. So when I was a wee bit lad, I was asked what I wanted to be when I grow up, as most of us do when we're all wee bit lads and ladettes. As many other wee bit lads or ladettes, I wanted to become a doctor. But then I was told that I would need to go to school for like 6 to 8 years, and I decided, nah bro. So then I was lost in a career path that I did not know what to do. But I did always enjoy flying, so I decided that I would like to become a pilot. But then I realized something while fixing GameCube controllers. I really liked working with technology. I don't know what it was, but there was something calling to me about technology. So I decided then and there that I was gonna become something better than a doctor. Something better than a pilot. Something better than a doctor or pilot combined. I was gonna become the IT guy. That's right, I wanted to become John Computer Man who helped people get their PCs and stuff working. You needed a printer fixed, I was the guy. So I took an IT class in high school, then I learned that I actually liked working with computers. So I learned about this university major called computer science. Now I chose computer science because I thought it was the major that worked with hardware more than software. I'm more of a hands-on type of guy. Boy, was I wrong. So time goes on and I start university thinking of my days ahead as the guy on Geek Squad at Best Buy. Then I get my first taste of true computer science in a class aptly named Intro to Computer Science. In this class, we did not work with hardware, we mostly programmed. This was my first realization that I chose the wrong computer major. What I wanted to do in my earlier life was computer engineering, not computer science. But still, there was something about working on a program all day and all night for multiple days of the week and finally getting it working that is satisfying. So I decided to stick with computer science and finish the career. Granted, I was no Alan Turing and it took me 5 years on a 4-year major, but that's a story for another day. We don't need to worry about that now. So, if you're planning on majoring in computer science, here's my experience and some quick pointers. You will end up doing more math and more coding than any other type of computer work. It will mostly be coding, which is kinda nitty-gritty. You will not work with fancy machines or anything like that. You will work on Eclipse and Microsoft VS Code most of the time. That's right, no supercomputer, no robots, no nothing. You'll just mostly be typing away at a laptop. Also, Eclipse and VS Code were extremely unreliable for me. I don't know why. They just were. So, you can use online compilers to save your ass. They work. They work nice enough. If you do decide to major in computer science, you won't really learn IT skills. You'll be closer to a math professor than anything else. You'll be like a math professor that can code. Also, object-oriented programming will probably be a class that you take earlier on your career. It is the goddamn hardest class I had to take on my earlier career. Of course, there were some classes later on that were harder, but as an intro, this was the hardest class you will have to take. It makes math look easy, that's how hard it was. Another class that you may take is discrete mathematics. It is what the base of computing is, after all. You will learn what a Turing machine is here. And it is unreasonably confusing. Pay attention, read the books, look at the Indian guy on YouTube. Do whatever you need to do to understand it, cause my god, may God help you himself if you have to take this class. Also, a good pointer. Think what your program needs to do before you start coding. This is called pseudocoding. Like, I need my program to do this for this many times, and it needs to stop after this many times, and then when it stops, it must do this. Don't think, oh, I'm just gonna type and I'll fix it as I go. No, that's how you get spaghetti code. That's a rookie mistake. Think before you type. It'll save you tons of time. Java and C++ are the best two programs to coding. Python users can't pound sand, I will die on this hill. You will feel an overwhelming sense of accomplishment whenever you pass a coding class, including object-oriented programming. True story, I had to take a Unix class, and I passed it with a 70.00. I was a goddamn inch away, half an inch, a goddamn millimeter away from not passing, but it felt so good to pass. It was ungodly. If you choose to major in computer science, I truly wish you the best of luck. You will need it. The major is really versatile, so there are many career paths that open up. I learned how to program video games in Unity as a computer scientist, for example. So it's not all doom and gloom. You will learn skills that are fun, and you just gotta push through the more iffy, annoying classes. And yeah, that's about it. You'll become a math professor. You can teach other students earlier math concepts. You can teach them coding. Maybe go to a coding boot camp and become one of the instructors there to teach little kids coding. A lot of career paths open up when you study computer science. And hey, if you're Alan Turing reincarnate, you can maybe take a crack at a Millennium Puzzle. If you can prove that P equals NP or P does not equal NP, then you get $1 million. I do not regret majoring in computer science, even if it all happened because of negligence and lack of research on my end. It was a fun major. I had a good experience in college. Well, until next time, this has been Ren, or Alias. Bye bye.